Medicine went everywhere. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another video. Okay, it is another Wegovy update video. So yeah, it's been about a month since my last update, so I figured I would hop back on here and give you guys another update because some things have happened and developed, and I'm a little angry with myself, and so I figured we would do a little video. Also got a question in a previous video about my starting weight and my current weight, so I figured we'd go over that in this video. I am nowhere near the weight I want to be, but it's okay because it's a journey and you guys need to know my numbers, and I realize I have never shared my numbers, and a lot of that is a little bit of fear, a little bit of embarrassment and insecurity. But if I'm going to be open in this weight loss journey, then I need to start sharing my numbers. So yeah, that's gonna happen in this video. Totally not sponsored, but if you guys have not tried the Olipop cherry vanilla, like, you're missing out on greatness. Okay, if you like cherry pie, you know that, like, that aftertaste that cherry pie has, that's like that in a can, and I'm obsessed. Well, let's start talking. So my starting weight pre-taking Wegovy was 265 pounds. Yeah, 265 pounds. And that was my heaviest weight. I am currently down to 213 pounds. Do keep in mind that I am 5'7", so the weight probably doesn't look like as pronounced on me as if, you know, because I'm taller. But I am 213 pounds. My goal is to get to 180 because I just feel like 180 is a good size for me. I still want to be a little bit thick and curvy, and so 180 is my goal. So 213 now, on the road to 180. And then we'll see if I get to 180 and I feel like I could slim down a little bit more and all that, I will do so. But 180 is my comfortable number. It was the number I was close to. I was actually I think, like, after my first son, I was at 185 after my first son. And I did like the way I looked. But that was like close. Like, once I dropped a lot of baby weight, I went back down to 185 and then I skyrocketed. So, but I liked the way I looked at 185. So that's the goal, 180. Let's just say that. If you have done the math, that is 52 pounds down. So that is exciting, 52 pounds down. And I'm kind of kicking myself because I could be much lighter and closer to my goal, but I have not been working out. Like, I have been super complacent, have not been working out the way I should be, and so I have stayed at 213 for like pretty much this. Well, no, I lie. I dropped since my last video, and then I've been riding 213. So I am maintaining, I am not losing. So that is a problem, and that's because I am not making as much of an effort of working out as I was in the beginning. So I do need to hop back on that. I need to hop back on my water intake. I guess I got complacent. I've been complacent the last couple months, and I've just been really tired. So yeah, I have to start working out again, but it's what it is. Oh my gosh, the Olipop is so good. So I also want to say thank you so much to everybody who left constipation remedies on my last Wegovy update video. I truly appreciate you guys, and y'all are like some natural remedy queens and kings out here, okay? Because I've seen olive oil. Like, when I read that, I was like, interesting. Never heard of olive oil. but that was in the comments. So if you wrote the olive oil thing, that's pretty cool. But if you guys are struggling with constipation the way I was, please go look at the last Wegovy update video, because I'm telling you, people came through with some remedies. And so yeah, the constipation for me has lightened up, thank God. I kind of went to my old prune juice trick, but you guys left some good stuff in the comments, and definitely some things that I'm gonna like keep with me, because yeah, that was a struggle, that constipation. She was not a joke, not a joke. So I have definitely lightened up on that symptom. One thing that I have noticed in the last month is I am getting increasingly more dizzy at times, which was weird because I was saying like I hadn't been experiencing much dizziness, but yeah, this last month I have been having a lot of dizzy spells, just getting up or sitting down. Like, I don't know, they're just coming, and they are much stronger than they were. So I think that's my only symptom that I'm really having. Just some leftover like constipation, but not as bad as it was. It's still there, but it's definitely not the way it was in my last video. And then dizziness kicked my tail in this last month. So that is like the symptoms that I'm going through. But again, it's nothing major, nothing to be overly concerned about. And compared to the list of symptoms I could be having, dizziness and some light constipation right now is not bad. So as far as some non-scale victories, I have one for you guys this month. So when I started this journey, I was in 2X clothes, okay? So I was buying 2X shirts, and I believe I was buying 18 size pants. Yeah, I believe I was like at a size 18. And today, because I went to go buy a little dress for church, today I bought a large. Which, come on y'all, so I am down to a large, and even the large is big on me, so I could have probably stood to go down to a medium to get like the tighter figure in the dress, but it's one of like those like baby doll dresses, so I mean, I like it a little like more loose, but a large is insane to me. I haven't bought a large in years for myself, so that is a good non-scale victory, and I'm super happy about that. Now let me tell you guys about the mishap that I had. And I am so disappointed in myself that I had to shake my head for a couple days. Like, did you really do that? Yeah. All right, so crazy thing is, and I want to say, if my friend is watching this, it's her fault. It's her fault, she jinxed me. So here's what happened. Little story time. My friend has been waiting for her Wegovy prescription for like months. So she finally gets a hold of some Wegovy pens, and she decides to wait for me to take her first injection. So she comes to me and she goes, hey, like I held off on doing my injection because I wanted to do it with you to make sure I'm doing it correctly, because you know there's liquid gold in this tube. So I'm like, okay. So it was me, her, and another friend, and that friend is also starting Wegovy. So we're all three there, and she lifts up her shirt, because I told you guys I was doing it in my leg, which also that's another update that I have to give you guys in a second. But I told you guys I was doing it in my leg. Well, the doctor that has prescribed us the medication has told us all that it's better to do it in our stomachs. So her first injection, she was going to try it in her stomach and see how she felt. So she comes to me and she does the injection in her stomach. She takes a little pinch of it. She stabs herself, and pretty simple. She said next time she thinks that she's going to sit down so that she can like pinch a little bit more fat. But she took the pen off, and there was a little bit of medication, but not too much. She wiped it off. Boom, we're done. Okay. I said, is that hard? Was that hard? She was like, no. Okay. So great. So keep all that in mind. So I had told her, I said, I'm going to attempt to inject myself into my stomach this time to see how I feel, to see if I get nauseous again. So the very next morning I was due for my injection. So I sat down, I pinched my fat, I took my needle, I stabbed my stomach, okay? And it was in that moment that I heard the click that I knew I had messed up, okay? But it was too late. I was dedicated. I was like, oh God. I didn't feel a pinch. And so as the click is going and the yellow bar is moving, in my mind, I was like, this medication's gonna go everywhere, isn't it? And as soon as I took that pin off my skin, medicine went everywhere. Everywhere? Everywhere, okay? Not 1 ounce of that medication made it into my skin. Not one. It was all over my stomach. It was all over my thigh. It was just there. My fat and that needle just did not, it didn't click. Needless to say, I sat there for a second and I said, what do I do? Because I just wasted a whole pen. A whole week's worth of medicine is just not in my system. It's on my skin. It's on top of my skin. So I had to go use another pen. And I was very hurt and disappointed in myself because I have never done that. In this entire Wegovy journey, that's never happened to me. So was I disappointed? Oh yes. Oh yes, I was. So I ended up having to inject higher on my stomach and not necessarily on my fat roll, which I did that the first time and it was completely fine. So I don't understand what happened. But anyway, I had to inject, I don't know if you can see, but like right here. And I had to just like spread my skin, give a little stab, and then it was fine. But I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. A whole week's worth of medicine just kaput. Just gone. But anyway, so now that I've told you guys that I am injected in my stomach, let me tell you guys what happened. So I did get nauseous. So injecting in my stomach is just, it sucks. It sucks. It's not for me, but I'm going to try because, you know, the doctor said that that was the best spot for it. But that first day that I injected, I felt so gross. I felt super nauseous. I just felt like all day, and I didn't like it. But it only lasted for the first day, and then I was fine after that. But I was just so nauseous that first day. So I really can't tolerate it in my stomach as well as like my leg, because I don't get any nausea when I do it in my leg. So I think I'm just gonna go for a Zofran prescription, and hopefully that helps me out. But yeah, like doing it in the tummy sucks. It sucks. I'm just gonna tell you that right now, for me at least. But yeah, so she jinxed me, so thanks, friend. You know who you are, because it's your fault I did that. I am going to try to end this video because like I said, I don't want to keep these Wegovy updates long. I want to have them short and sweet. I'm going to show you the figure, because remember, we're going to be doing that check every Wegovy update video so you guys can see the changes in my body. So hold please. I'll see mess in the back. Mind your business. Okay. But this is figure. You'll see. Obviously I still have Mommy Kangaroo. She's still alive and kicking. This is me from the side. So once I get this kind of down, I feel like I'll be a little bit more happier with the front figure. Like, come on, look. If that pushes in, that'd be great. Okay, so front, got you from the side, got you from the back. Okay. Are we looking good? We getting there, y'all. We getting there. Slowly but surely. And this is not sponsored, but I have been waist training. That's another thing I have been doing a lot lately this month. So I'm going to show you guys how I throw my waist trainer on, because I kind of need to do that anyway. And y'all, if you don't waist train, I promise you, like, you're going to walk by a mirror and just be so proud of yourself. You'll be like, is that me? Is that possible? Hold on, y'all. I have to sort of throw my hair up for this. All right, I'm going to show you guys how I do my waist trainer. So this is just a waist trainer I got on Amazon. It's one of those long band ones. So I step into it, And I do like to try and get this pooch down here, because you know she needs to get tight. All right, so I'll show you guys. All right, so I try to get at least a little bit of that pooch, and it's hard sometimes because this happens when I go this low, so sometimes it doesn't like to work. But anyway, I'm gonna try to waist train for like the next couple hours, so show you guys how I rock this thing. Ooh. I won't be able to breathe, but who needs to breathe, okay? All right. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys, this is also something I've been doing, is waist training, to get that cute little figure, you know, because I want that hourglass figure when I hit 180, okay? So I do this for a couple hours every day, and that way we can start working on getting this sucked in. And like I said, I want that hourglass. So yeah, so if you guys have not waist trained, you definitely should. And if I can find this one back on Amazon, I will link it in the description box below. But that is how I've been looking with the trainer. All right, y'all, but that is it. That is the Wegovy update for this month. Thank you guys again so much for the recommendations for the constipation. I appreciate y'all like none other. We are on the road to 1K, so if you are watching this and have not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love for you guys to join the family. Also, don't forget about the Discord. So I will also leave Discord information in the description box below. Okay, so all you have to do is click the link, join, start talking. If you guys are already in there and not talking, start talking. We want to get to know you. I have a couple girls that I'm in another Discord with already in that group that are talking. So you guys, please feel free to jump in, say good morning, give us your updates, because we want to encourage you and support you. And yeah, you guys are here supporting me, and I would love to be able to support you. So make sure you join the Discord. And until the next Wegovy update, I will see you guys in another video. I love you guys so much. Mwah.